name is Samar. I also go by Sam, or First Time Panner. Any of those you want to call me, you can. I'm still at my kind of jacked up angle. And again, my fan, or my AC, and like all my other fans are on again. I did close the window though, so you know, I had it open for my cats, because like I only have my window open when I'm home and not asleep, and that is only maybe like an hour or two a day. So I wanted to open it for them while it was daytime, but I closed it for you. I promised next weekend, which is when I will be filming next, I will at least be better. We're gonna level up next time. I'm not gonna be in the same situation, but for now, this will be my old new gifted blue project pan update. This project, I'll leave like my whole video series linked in the description box and at the end of the video if you've never seen this or you want to catch up. And also you can watch my introduction from, I think, almost 3 years ago now at this point. I don't remember. But just a quick recap, this project was created by Jessica Lee for Misty from Misty Pans. And you pan an old item, a new item, a gifted item, and a blue item. Kind of like the saying old, new, borrowed blue from weddings, but gifted instead of borrowed, because that's a lot more common and a lot more sanitary. And you will be seeing Roxy in the background. She's just chilling over there looking out the window. But for my old item, I have the Sigma Hydro Melt Lip Mask in the shade. It's basically clear, but in the shade Tint. And my goal is to finish this. This is, I believe it's like about 2 years old. I can't remember exactly when I got this. I think I got it in like July. It was like a free gift with purchase in July of 2023. But this has been open for about a year, which is why I especially wanted to pan it, because especially lip products, I want to get them done as soon as possible. Rosie's now crawling under me. But this is where I am. So this is how much is in the jar, like on the sides, but it's pretty much like kind of thin all around the bottom. And like I did kind of hit pan last update, so this has just been getting thinner and thinner in there. I will say fairly confidently this will be done by next update. So 3 months to finish this. I mean, I already had some, not a lot of use, but like a good amount of use. Maybe like I had gotten like a fifth of the way through it when I rolled it in. So 3 months to finish it is not bad in my opinion. I would not repurchase this. It's not the best lip mask I've ever used, but I know a lot of people like this, and it's also definitely not the worst. It's just like kind of like average, middle of the road. So I'm enjoying using it, but I would not repurchase it. I mean, I didn't even purchase it the first time, but you know what I'm saying. My new item was again an eyeshadow palette that I had never used before, and this is the Naked 3 Mini from Urban Decay. This is what it looks like. I bought it as a kind of preemptive replacement to my e.l.f. Rose Gold Nude palette that I'm panning this year, because I was like, well, I really like having specific shades in that palette in my collection, and this is supposed to, so the e.l.f. Rose Gold Nude is supposed to be a dupe or an alternative to the Urban Decay original Naked 3, and this is a condensed version of that palette, and it pretty much has all the shades in this palette that I like from that full-size one. So I bought this to kind of have those shades still around after I got rid of that one, because I was planning on decluttering it after panning it this year, but I am not nearly as far into that palette as I thought I would be at this point in the year, or kind of just like at any point in the year, because I have no pans in it. I don't even have any really good dips. So I said in my last video, I think it was, that I might not end up decluttering that. So sorry, company came over, so I'm just gonna be quick with this. But yeah, I probably should have waited, and you're gonna hear me say this again in this video, I probably should have waited to get this once I had actually decluttered that palette. Like I got it when it was on a really good deal, like 50% off, extra points, everything, but I still should have waited, because now I'm like, I might keep that rose gold palette for like maybe another year. So I mean, I enjoyed using this, but yeah, it's kind of like my gifted items I don't have with me. It was a foundation sample pack, like card pack again. You would have seen me use at least one of them in the Get Ready With Me that I did maybe like 2 weeks ago, so you can watch that. Sorry if you can hear my mom in the background. She's like doing something in my kitchen, but you can watch that. I'll try to link it below if I can remember. You can watch it if you want to see me use it. But yeah, I finished all of them, actually all of them. I didn't declutter any of them this time. I kind of just used them as like foundation, so like mixing together as I usually do. And then I got rid of the packaging because I'm not going to take, you know, trash. It was just like going from my mom's place to where I am now, but I was not going to take trash with me. I wasn't going to do that, so I just threw them in the trash. And my blue items I also don't have with me. I'm sorry, but it was just like, again, a bunch of empties that I wasn't going to haul with me to a new space. And those were it was a e.l.f. Skin, the Holy Hydration line. It was like a mini pack that I had bought for travel, but I didn't even end up using them for travel anyway. I mean, I used them when I was staying at my mom's, so kind of. But anyway, I need to get to the point. And then also it's like an e.l.f. glow, not the glow drop, but it's like a skincare glow drops, which also came in blue packaging. I think it might be from the e.l.f. skin line as well, but yeah, my goal was to finish them, and I finished them all. It was a face wash, a toner, a moisturizer, and the like glow drop serum thing. And I finished them all like the day that I was gonna move into this place. So yeah, I just got rid of them. Now it's time for roll-ins, so I don't need to roll anything in for the old item. I'll have that in for 1 more month. For my new item, I'm so sorry that I have to do this on my panning channel. Another eyeshadow palette. This is the Naked 2, the Urban Decay Basics Naked 2. And it's just their like mini cool tone nudes palette. And okay, yeah, of course my goal is going to be to use a Snow Pan Left Behind, which also I didn't mention. That was my goal for this one, and I did that. But yeah, no pan left behind for this, as usual, which should take me no more than 2 uses, I think. Oh, I ended up using this all in one look, actually. Sorry, I'm just not doing well. Like, I got thrown off when my mom rang my doorbell. This is, yeah, just cool tone nudes, all mattes, and as soon as I opened this, like, again, this was not really an impulse purchase, just like the Naked 3 Mini. This had been on my list for quite some time, and I just decided to buy it when it was like on a major sale for like extra points, and I had been wanting it for a while. But as soon as I opened it, I realized, especially now because I'm panning this in my Project Level Up Light, look how similar it looks to my Dose of Colors Pretty Cool palette. And this one does have like a slightly different range of tones from this one, but I mean, I don't need like the deepest shade. Even though like I'm happy with it being this deep, I didn't absolutely need it to be this deep, and I didn't need the lightest shade to be this light. Like, the range that is in this palette is perfectly fine for me. If I had just like put some more thought into this, like gone through my collection to really see if I had anything similar to it, I would not have gotten this palette. So yeah, both these palettes were like, both of these, I bought these in the same purchase. Not my best purchasing moment ever, I have to say, but you know, now I'll just have a backup for this type of palette. Maybe if I want to like travel, I'll just bring this one instead, because I really do love my Dose of Colors one, so I wouldn't want anything to happen to it. Enough with being a downer. My goal will be to use a Snow Pan Left Behind, and I'll definitely have this goal met by next time. My gifted item is actually not going to be complexion samples, because I'm already panning a foundation. I just rolled in a foundation into my 25. There's Rosie. No. Okay, that is still Roxy. Sometimes it's hard to tell. But I just rolled in a full-size foundation into my 25 and 2025 project. So I don't want to have any more distractions. I really want to finish that by the end of the year, especially because it is the oldest foundation in my collection. And I didn't want to roll in a perfume sample Those are like my two go-tos for this prompt because I'm already panning perfume samples in my perfume sample project, and then I am trying to pan 3 other fragrances. So I thought I would roll in a little mini primer. This is the e.l.f. Luminous Putty Primer. Again, I use this for the first time in that Get Ready With Me, so check that out if you're interested in seeing those products. But there's like not much product in these little putty primer samples that e.l.f. gives out, and I've already used it once, so I probably would only have like a week or a little over a week left of product in this little sample jar, so it would be pretty easy to get through. And I did also just roll in a primer into the 25 and 2025, but I do think I'll be able to finish that in 4 months. I'm basically not very worried about that one, but I do want to get another makeup empty for this year, and now that I've opened it and it's a cream product, I may as well just use it. Again, I think it'll take me a week. Finally, for my blue item, I have my CeraVe Daily Moisturizing Lotion. I bought this probably like 6 months ago now. I was out of town and I ended up staying for longer than I expected, so I bought this and then a face wash just like in the travel section, and I only used it for 1 day. So I already finished the face wash that I got that day, but this one has been hanging around. Sorry, someone's getting impatient, so I'm gonna actually go fast. I bring this whenever I travel somewhere and I'm not already panning something, but I'm almost always panning skincare. And ever since I finished my, ever since I moved in here after finishing the e.l.f. set, this is what I've been using. So I'm hoping that I will be able to finish this by next update, but I have no idea, honestly, because I cannot shine a light through this. There's too much product sticking to the sides. When I open this up, it's even hard to tell. I feel like I have, at least for like what's settled down here, I have a little bit less than half of the product left, but again, there's a lot of product on the sides, so I don't know exactly how much is in here or how long that will take for me to finish. So I'll just see. This is just an okay moisturizer for me. Even though a lot of people love Cetaphil or Cetaphil and CeraVe or CeraVe, I'm not into either of these brands. Like, the products just are not my favorites by far. So this is okay for me to use, but why is the lighting changing so drastically? I feel like it's just getting worse and worse. Sorry. But I just want to get through this and then not get this again. As always, my goal is to finish this, and I'm hoping to do that by next update, but however long it takes me is however long it takes me. I'm going to prioritize this because this is the only moisturizer that I have open right now, and I want to finish it before I open anything else. So that's it for this project. I'm hoping as long as I can finish this moisturizer, I will have a full refresh next time, so that's exciting. I don't know what I'm gonna roll in for old because I don't have, except for like lip products, I don't have anything that's actually old in my collection that I'm not already panning. But we'll just see. I'm gonna end this video because the lighting is just absolutely terrible at this point, but I will see you in my next one. Until then, I hope you have a great day. Thank you for watching. Bye.